Hey everyone, how are we doing? Hope we are doing well. Hey Charlotte, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I've got my tea here. I'm excited to do some UBERHOOD tonight. I feel like I want to relax. I'm feeling a very relaxed energy tonight, like a very easy stream. So we'll see how we go. I'm looking forward to it though. Looking forward to it. Um, did I finish the Smith household yesterday? I think I did. I think I finished the Smith household. I need to have a look. I think I finished. Yeah, I did finish them. I did. So we're playing the Grunt household tonight. You're good. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I don't know why, but like suddenly I got a headache all of a sudden. I don't know why. I was fine like 15 minutes ago. I have no idea why. But I have a headache all of a sudden. And also, I'm having issues with my stupid rendering of my videos. You might have seen on Discord. But I started my Oblivion playthrough this week and I'm trying to get them up onto YouTube and there's just issues after issues. Like, I don't know why it's happening, but like part 2 does not want to render. Like, it breaks every time it renders. I don't know what the issue is. And then I don't know why, but for some reason I decided to go onto my YouTube channel today and check out part 1, which I already uploaded, and I realized that there was only half a video. So I don't know why, but my Oblivion playthrough is just cursed when it comes to uploading it to YouTube. It's fine on stream, but it's just cursed when it goes up to YouTube. I don't know why. So I tried to render part 2 again today. It broke again. I don't know what the problem is. So tonight I'm going to set up part 1. I'm going to set up part 1 to render again. And I've completely downloaded it fresh from Twitch again. So hopefully a fresh download of the file will kind of sort it out. But yeah, it's so weird. Like, I have no other issue with any other videos in the past. It's just Oblivion. Like, everything's just been going wrong when it comes to Oblivion. I don't know what the problem is. Hey, Carly, how are you doing? I'm just going to clean my glasses. Give me 1 second. I can't see chat without glasses on. Someone's just come into the chat and I can't read it because it's really blurry. I don't have my glasses on, but I've got a feeling it's bad. I think it's bad manaption. I think it's bad manaption. I'll double check in a second. There we go. Hey, it was right. It's bad manaption. Hey, Bad Manna, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Bad manaption. I need to take a sip of tea. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, dear. I need to put I'm trying to put my dressing gown around my shoulders for comfort. Because I'm feeling like we need to do like a chill stream today. Like a very chill stream. There we go. There we go. We're comfy. You love tea, so do I. I have a tea emote now, Charlotte. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet because, excuse me, I don't know when you were last here, but I have a tea emote now. So yeah, that's my tea emote. It's pretty cool. Right, we'll have another sip of tea and we'll get into it. There we go. Rightio. Let's get to it, folks. You're starving, Carly? Go get some food then. You guys know that I always eat my dinner before I start these evening streams. And I made like a huge curry. Like, it was so good. But then my local supermarket, like, they've been doing this for the last couple of weeks now, but they've got all their Christmas stuff out in the supermarket now. and they've got like they had like a big box of like Indian like side dishes, like what do you call it? We call them nibbles. In England we call them Indian nibbles. But like samosas and onion bhajis and like, you know, all that stuff that goes alongside the curry. So I bought a big box of those from my supermarket and I made some of those with the curry, and I'm absolutely stuffed to the brim. Absolutely stuffed to the brim. Like a little fat piggy. That's what I feel like. Little fat piggy. Rightio. Yesterday we finished off the Smith household. Today we're going to be doing the Grunt household. So, for some reason I thought there was a woman that lived in this household, but I guess I'm wrong. It's just Buzz Grunt and his 3 sons, I guess. See how it goes. Actually, do you know what? I'm not going to jump straight in. I actually want to read the lore of this family because this family really interests me. Let me back out. Yeah, I that's why I was like, hold on a second, there's no wife here, because I know that his wife is dead, but I was like, I'm sure there's supposed to be a wife here. Tango's always lived under the hearth thumb with his father, General Buzz. The domestic boot camp can Tank prove his dad's worth to his dad's demanding. Okay. Okay. Let's jump in. Sorry, I just wanted to have a look at that little bio and see what the bio said. I was interested. Ookity dookity. Right, let's see what we got here. Oh, God. I'm sorry, but that face paint is going to have to get taken away. You can't be walking around my house with face paint on. That's not right. Badman Apashin, do you let them have the face paint? Oh my God, is that like a lookout? That is so weird. The face paint's got to go. It's got to go, I'm afraid. Wait, they've got like an... Okay. The outside of the house is cute. I don't know about the... The back stairwell's a little weird though, isn't it? Okay, Heather, stop analysing the houses. You did this yesterday. Just play. Right. We've got Buzz Grunt. We know who that is. He's over here. Okay, and then we've got Tank Grunt. He... Oh my God, excuse me. He looks like he's very closely following in his father's footsteps. I keep it and see if they grow up with it. If they don't have it when they grow up, I leave it that way. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I know his wife is dead. Yeah, I know. So we've got Buzz and we've got Tank, and then we've got Rip. Sneak out with Ophelia. Interesting. Hey Eric, no worries. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We'll lock college in. Sneak out with Ophelia. So he's like kind of friends with Ophelia and Johnny sort of thing. That's weird because the sneak out with Ophelia, I would feel like maybe he had a crush on Ophelia, but he doesn't. You can see the chemistry is just not there. So that's weird. And who's this? Buck? Okay, I'm not sure about Buck. He's friends with Rip, and he's not friends with Tank. So maybe he's like kind of getting pissed off with his dad as well. Because I feel like he's more siding with his brother who doesn't give a shit about the army. It's kind of what I'm feeling. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if you guys know this. I haven't told you guys. So recently I've been really into tarot cards. And I actually have tarot cards and I've been practicing tarot reading. And like I've been giving myself readings and stuff like that, and I gave Nicola a reading earlier on today, and I gave my boyfriend a reading. So like I'm very into reading meanings at the moment, and I feel like I'm doing that with Sims, and it's just really not needed. But because I'm in that headspace, I can't get out of it, so it feels really weird. So I'm like looking at their relationships, I'm just like, what could this mean? It's just so dumb, and I really shouldn't be doing it. Okay. Right. Let me just take a look at the house because, oh my god, he just got rejected. He just got rejected for a family hug. Well, that was a dance, but, oh my, that's your son. Oh my god. Where's the front of the house? I can't, is this the front of the house? Yeah. It's so weird. It's like on an angle. It's like on a, you know, it should be like this way. That's really weird. Okay, so this is the living room. Okay, bedroom, half bathroom, a huge kitchen. Like, that's so unnecessary. A huge dining room, unnecessary. What is he, like, feeding the troops or something? Jesus. Very sparsely decorated, I've noticed. Very sparsely decorated. Okay, this sounds really weird what I'm saying. See what I mean when I'm saying too much reading? Right, so this is Buzz's bedroom, I'm assuming. And I'm assuming this is Tank's bedroom because they have the same duvet, which I guess could represent they have the same same style, which we can see that's true. And then obviously this is, what's his name? Buck's bedroom because it's got the toy chest, and this must be Rip's by, it is Rip, isn't it? Rip by process of elimination. So yeah, I don't know why I'm over analyzing everything. It's so weird. I need to stop doing it. Okay, let's just play Heather. Come on, let's go. Right, he wants to get a creativity skill. Okay, they're quite rich as well, actually, I've noticed. That's interesting. We could get him an easel. That would be fun, wouldn't it? That would be cute. Get him an easel. Like that. He can come and learn creativity. Right, Buzz, what are you doing? He's a general, of course he is. Public school slacker. Okay, interesting. A public school. Okay, fine. Right, Buzz, what are you doing? He doesn't want to do anything. You can use the toilet. Do you have cooking skill? Of course you don't, because men don't cook, do they? No one has a cooking skill. Well, I'm sorry. I just pulled the Empress card on you guys, and you are going to have to learn some femininity, so you need to come and learn some cooking skills. Y'all need to stop bullying each other, because that's going to get on my last nerve. Wait. Oh, damn it. He's blocking everyone. Oh, God. What is going on in this family? Oh, my God. Okay, can we move the easel? Where can I put the easel? We'll put it in here. I don't know if the dad would approve of his son doing arts, especially in the gym, but it is how it is. I don't know if you guys can realise in the tone of my voice, I'm very not about the Grunt family because they're a bunch of racists, so we love that for them. So if they all die in a mysterious fire, there's going to be no white tears from me. Right, everyone's peeing because everyone needs to pee. Let me just catch up on chat. You support the friendship between Johnny, Ophelia, and Rip. Yeah, I definitely see that, Bad Manner. Bad Manapation. I definitely see that as well. Oh, cool. He's going to be eating separate from his children. Love that for him. And yes, I will be reading into every single thing he does. There we go. Heather, it's just a sim. Calm down. It's just a sim. He wants to get a skill point. Okay, we can do body with Rip, I guess. Is Rip right? No, tank. Yeah, he can do body. Why not? That could be fun. Come and do the run course. This is such a cool item. I love this item when I was younger. It's so cool. You have oracle cards you can consult with like your sim. I was literally joking about that today with Nicola. I literally said to Nicola that I think I'm going to give my Sims a tarot card reading. And she was like, Heather, please get a hobby because you're a loser. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. Badman Apashin. You know that's your new name now, right? I'm just going to keep calling you that. So I hope you don't mind. You love it? Yeah. I'm really into tarot at the moment. Like, really into tarot. Hey, Nicola. How are you doing? Right. He's going to do his... Hang on a second. That was weird. I just felt like a breeze, like a breeze of air, like all over me, like it was freezing cold for just a second then. That was so weird. Like, we don't have any windows open or anything, and I was literally fine. It was just for a second. That was really freaky. Oh my god. Like, I felt freezing cold. It was like a wind just blew into me for like a second. That was weird. That was really weird. I can't remember what I was saying now. I completely lost my train of thought after that. That really threw me off. Let me delete this. There we go. Right, Buzz, what are you doing? Can you leave the fish alone? Like, I swear, Buzz loves that fish more than he loves his own children. Oh my god, Rip just... Wait, I mean Tank. Tank just face planted. Jesus. A ghost? It might be a ghost. The only ghost I accept in my house is my granddad. He can stay. Everyone else can leave. Right. What do you... I don't know these Sims. I don't know what they like to do. Do you have any skills? Not really. No, they're kind of like fresh slates, which is really weird. Oh my god. You're gonna break the fridge. Stop. You're gonna break the fridge. Stop. Come and watch TV. Or something. He wants it. You already have a telescope. Buck. There's one up here. You already have one. Watch sport. Tang got a body skill. Ooh, business. We can do that. Let's find a job. Let's find a job. I do like, sorry, I've got like hiccups. I do love Tank's hair though. Ask the tarot cards on a scale from 1 to 10. What's the probability of me getting laid in the next few months? Alright, Nicola, let me just I'm actually gonna draw you a card. Let me see what I draw for you. I'm literally doing tarot for Nicola while playing The Sims. My rule with ghosts is I'll leave them alone if they leave my ass alone because I'm terrified. Right, let me just shuffle some of my tarot cards. Is Nicola gonna get laid? That's a very closed question. That's not a good question to ask the tarot cards, but let's just do it for fun. Is Nicola... You guys can hear me shuffle my cards? Is Nicola going to get laid in the next few months? I swear to God, Nicola, if I pull the Lovers card, I'm literally going to end the stream right now. I'm literally going to end the stream if it's the Lovers card. Because I've done a reading for Nicola, and also Bad Mana Potion did a reading for Nicola as well, and me and Martian... Wait, not Bad Mana. Oh my God, did I say Bad Mana? Oh, I'm so dumb. Sorry. It's because I'm doing something and speaking and thinking at the same time. I did a reading for Nicola, and Martian did a reading for Nicola. And basically, Martian and I had the same reading for Nicola. Like, we literally drew the same cards. It was really freaky. And like neither of us have ever met Nicola before. Like I'm much closer to Nicola than what Martian is, but the readings we did for her were literally the same. So it was very creepy. Oh look, Tank got business. We'll do that in a second. Right, let me draw a card. I'm just gonna draw one card, Nicola. So is Nicola gonna get laid in the next few months? Let me just split the deck. Wait, did he take that? Okay, hang on, let me pause. Nicola, you're like invading my stream. Whoa, that feels really heavy. Okay. Right. First card. Four of Cups reversed. Two of... Hang on. Wait. No, hang on. No, please don't ask me a question. I did not want to do this. Not in Sims stream. And I'm literally a beginner. Like, I literally started tarot yesterday. Please do not ask me a question. Please do not ask me a question. Maybe I'll do it after the stream. If you guys really want me to do tarot, that is a good idea, Nicola. Maybe if you guys really want me to do some tarot at the end of the stream, I'll finish playing games early tonight and we'll do a little bit of tarot. Maybe. But I'm really new and it might take me a while to give you a reading because I'm going to have to like look up the definitions and stuff. But I don't just go on the definitions. I kind of use my intuition as well, like what the cards are kind of saying to me. But we can do it if you want. Right, let me just draw again because I just made a mistake. So, is Nicola going to get laid in the next few months? This is just for fun, by the way. Let me see. What do the cards have to say to Nicola? Okay, I'm going to have to, like, Google the meanings a second. I know some of the meanings because I'm learning. Oh god, hang on. But I don't know all of them. I've started a tarot book and I've started writing the definitions in the book, so I don't have to keep like Googling all the time. But there's this one really good website that I use and it's really, really good. Okay. I did not want to do tarot tonight. This is your fault, Nicola. This is your fault. So you can't give away. So I pulled the King of Swords for you, Nicola. And this is obviously a man. It's a man over the age of 25. Magic 8 Ball. And it's someone who is, wait, hold on. It's apparently someone that is ready to confront whatever life throws at him. But I was expecting to like pull like a love related card, but the King of Swords is not a love related card. This is mainly like talking about like a person. Normally I would go much more into detail if I was doing an actual reading, but I got 9 of Cups for you, Nicola, which is about improvements, which is a common theme in all of your readings, that like it's going to get better. Let me just quickly Google that meaning. Just see if I can get any more information out of it. Like I said, I'm like really new to this and I'm still learning the cards, so So Nine of Cups is about emotional fulfillment and happiness and being content. They're really trying to send you this message, Nicola, like really badly. Every time I read for you or someone reads for you, you get the same message. So it's a man who is ready to take on whatever life throws at him. And I don't know if this is relating to the man, but the Nine of Cups is about being emotionally fulfilled and being happy and content. And apparently it's also known as the wish card, where you couldn't be happier, apparently. Oh my god, Nicola. The Nine of Cups is also a card which is trying to get you to indulge and do things for yourself. And that's literally... I literally pulled a similar card for you earlier on today. I pulled a card which literally told you to go and treat yourself. That is so weird. Right, third and final card. Five of Wands. I know this one. I know this one off by heart. Five of Wands is about people arguing and fighting, but they're not listening to each other, and the way to end these fights is for them to listen to one another. I'm not sure how that relates, but Five of Wands is about people arguing rather than listening to each other, so I'm not sure what that means. So, yeah, there's 3 cards for you, Nicola. Yeah, but anyway, this is a Sims stream, not a tarot stream, so let me put these away. And that was your fault, Nicola. So if anyone who didn't enjoy that tarot session, that was Nicola's fault. Please go and blame Nicola. Let me put them away. That didn't answer if you were getting laid, Nicola, but it definitely brought up the man again, didn't it? And it definitely brought up being happy again. So there's definitely the same messages coming through for you, Nicola. And you know what I'm talking about, Nicola, and I know what I'm talking about. It's the King of Swords is a man that is ready to take on whatever life throws at him. So I think we know we know the situation, you know? He's ready to take on the situation. So yeah. But yeah. Anyway, let's get back to Sims. Sorry about that, guys. If you had no care in tarot, I apologize. But there we go. But if anyone wants me to, like, I don't know if I feel comfortable in doing this. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but I don't know. If anyone really wants me to do, like, a tarot reading for them, even if it doesn't really make sense, I can do one later for you if you want. Coming to sabotage you. Oh yeah, when I did a reading for myself earlier on today, I pulled a card which said someone was gonna sabotage me. Which is this you, Nicola, sabotaging my stream right now? Hey Aaron, how are you doing? Oh my god, Darren and Nina are out here. You want a reading, Carly? Okay. We can maybe do a reading, like later on. Hang on, let me just get everyone set up, because everyone's kind of just like doing not whatever I want them to do. Let me just get them set up, hang on. Charisma, okay. Come and do charisma skill. Okay, everyone's fine. Yeah, I can maybe do a reading for you later on, Carly, if you want me to. We'll see how the stream goes. Maybe I'll end the stream earlier and we'll just kind of do some just chatting, and I'll do a small tarot reading for you. But like I said, I literally started tarot yesterday. So I'll have to like look up the definitions and like try and just kind of piece things together. So if it doesn't really make any sense, then I apologize. But like I said, I'm brand new to it, so. But anyway, tarot's fun, right? Tarot's fun. But yeah. But Carly, like, if you want to, if it doesn't happen on stream, you can send me a Discord message and we can do it over Discord if you want. I'd probably feel more comfortable with that because I wouldn't feel like the time pressure of being on stream, and we can kind of just spend time together and, you know, like we can have a proper discussion about it if you really wanted a reading. But I keep reiterating the fact I'm literally brand new. I literally started yesterday, so but it's weird though because, like I said, our friend Martian, she's been doing tarot for like 2 years, and she gave Nicola a reading, and I gave Nicola a reading this morning, and Nicola literally received the same reading, so it was really weird. I also gave my boyfriend a reading earlier on this afternoon, and I predicted that he was going to get a promotion in the future. And I know that might just sound like, oh, you could just say that about anyone. But the weird thing about my boyfriend is that, like, he's kind of been struggling with, like, I hope this is not, like, too personal. I hope it doesn't remind me saying this on stream. But he's kind of been struggling with, like, anxiety and stuff with working from home. And he's just kind of been feeling like he's kind of stuck in a rut. And, like, he just wants to do things, but he can't. And the first card I pulled for him was 8 of Swords, which is an anxiety and depression card. And then the second card I pulled for him was for the Wheel of Fortune, which is good comes after bad. And that's like...
Shit's a break! Nurse! Nurse! Right, Mick! We need hot water, flannels.
Eric, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. But yeah, as I was saying, I pulled the 8 of Swords for him, which was a depression and anxiety card. And then after that, I pulled the Wheel of Fortune, which means basically it's like life cycle. It's like the good comes after the bad, and it's having to wait for good things to happen to you. And it's also like a good luck card sort of thing. And then the third card I pulled for him was the Emperor, which is normally like a father figure and things like that. But because of those first 2 cards were kind of relating to work, I interpreted the Emperor card as having a promotion, because the Emperor is someone who has power. And right now, my boyfriend is kind of just like a dog's body, but like if he got a promotion, he would be like in charge of like a small team, for example. So like those were the first 3 cards that I pulled for him, and that was kind of the story that those cards told me. So, like, tarot cards have lots of different meanings for every card, but it really depends on the cards around those cards to make the meaning. So that's the story that those cards told me. Like, I was just writing about the Emperor in my new tarot book, about like who the Emperor is and what he means and stuff like that. And I flipped over the third card, and it was Emperor, and the first thing I heard in my head was promotion. And it was so weird because the Emperor represents someone who has power, and who is very like, who can like control people. It sounds like he's a very horrible character, but he's not, like, because the Emperor is like a father figure. So like he's the breadwinner. Like, you think of a very stereotypical male, that's who the Emperor is. And the opposite, the Empress, is a very stereotypical female. So, but yeah, that was, yeah. So I've had a couple of readings recently, and they've kind of really resonated with me. So hopefully good things to come, hopefully. But yeah, I don't know if I said this on stream. I might have said it yesterday, I'm not sure, but I've definitely been thinking it. I've been thinking of maybe starting to back away from the Sims on Twitch, and I've started to maybe think about doing other games, more specifically thinking about doing more Oblivion on the channel, because I really enjoy Oblivion and it's doing really well on the channel. And I did myself a tarot reading this morning, and literally every card I pulled said it was about new ideas and that I should go for these ideas. It was really weird because I can't remember the exact cards now, but the first card was like, you have a new idea. The next card was like, you should do it. Like, it was really crazy. Oh, and I pulled the Star as well. There's a card called the Star, and that basically means that something's going to end up doing really, really well. Like it's the star. It's like the front, and it's like the front show. You know, it's like it's the star of the show sort of thing. So that was really weird that I pulled that for myself this morning. So I've done like I said, I'm very new to tarot, but I've done a few readings recently, and they've all resonated with me. It's really strange. But I guess if you don't believe in tarot, you could just say, I'm kind of trying to see things into the tarot cards, but, you know, who knows. Oh my god, Martian's here. Martian, I actually really need to speak to you. I've sent you, like, a ton of messages on Discord. Would you mind checking them out? Because they're all tarot related. We were just talking about tarot, Martian, because I started doing tarot yesterday. And so you know how you did a tarot reading for Nicola the other day about like her love life sort of thing? I did a reading for Nicola. Yeah, Martian's literally turned me into a tarot monster. I did a reading for Nicola this morning, and I literally gave her the same reading that you did, Martian. It was really bloody weird. It really creeped me out. It was literally the same reading that you gave her. It was really creepy. So, yeah. But yeah, I've sent you a ton of messages on Discord, so take a look at them. If you ask the same questions, you get the same answers unless the person in question is completely veered off the path. Yeah, that's interesting. It does. It really makes me believe, Nicola. It really did. That was kind of really scary when I did that reading for you this morning. I was like, I literally could not believe. Like, I was literally turning the cards over one by one, and I was like, are you joking me? So, yeah, you asked for a general reading, and you got literally like a romance reading. It was really weird. But yeah, Martian, I did a reading for my, I don't know if you heard much of this because I was just speaking about it before you came in. But I did a reading for my boyfriend tonight, a general reading, excuse me. And it was very much, sorry, I've got like hiccups. It was very much like a career reading, and I definitely need to share that with you because that's kind of crazy. Like, if there were any cards that I would label, like if there were any cards that I would say these cards are definitely my boyfriend, I literally pulled those cards in the correct order. It was so weird. It was really weird. Psychic Queen. But yeah, I'll tell you about the reading after the stream though. I'll message you about the reading. But yeah, I'm really looking for like your advice and stuff, Martian, to kind of like make sure that I'm reading the cards correctly and whatnot. Like, I'm still learning. I've started like a tarot book. I've started like writing short like bits about each card and what they mean sort of thing in a book, so I can quickly like flip to it when I need to. But I am starting to like know what the cards mean now sort of thing. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. I do that exactly, Martian, and I did that a lot when it came to my boyfriend's reading, and I'll tell you about that after the stream. So, yes. But yeah, I look at the cards and I try and like make a story out of the cards almost. So, yeah. Anyway, we've been streaming for like 45 minutes and I've not stopped talking about tarot because obviously tarot's on my mind right now and I can't help it. So, I'm literally neglecting my Sims. I feel like I've forgotten how to play The Sims. It's really weird. Oh god, he's like super... Okay, can you go to bed? That green light is cool though. I love that green light. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swap this around. I'm going to let the kid have that light because that light is so cool. There we go. I love that light. It's so cool. Oh, where did I get this bush from? What the hell? I picked the bush up from the garden. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, child, if you're tired, just go to bed. This house is very, like, closed in. There's a lot of, like, tight, narrow rooms and stuff. It could definitely do, like, expanding out. Okay, put this down, please. Put this away. There's Puck. Wait, that's not your bed. Oh, damn it. I keep clicking on the wrong things. Rip's in the bath. You can go to bed, actually. And then Buzz, you can go to bed as well. Your bed's downstairs. There we go. You've been looking for tarot cards on Amazon? Yeah, your sub runs out in 5 days, Nicola. Oh my god, that means my 3-month anniversary is coming up. That's crazy. Wait, 2-month anniversary? 2-month anniversary, not 3 months, sorry. Yeah, I've been looking at cards on the internet as well. And I kind of want to get the same deck as Martian. I want to get the... you got 5 subs. Awesome, Nicola. Yes. I want to get the same deck as Martian. I want the mystical manga one. But I've also been binge watching Aphrodite as well, who's someone that Martian recommended me to. I've like binge watched like all his videos. And he uses the Haunted House tarot deck. But I'm kind of scared of getting that deck now though, because in one of his videos he mentioned that it wasn't for beginners. So I'm not too sure. But yeah, the Haunted House deck doesn't even have like the name of the cards on. Yeah, the imagery is incredible. Like, incredible. Like, when I watch Aphrodite use it, he literally, like, he knows the meaning of the cards, but he literally just makes a story with the cards he draws. It's crazy. He's like, oh, look, there's the woman, and there's the man. Oh, and look, and there's the man just killing the woman. So that must have happened. Like, it's kind of crazy. How do I spell that? It's called the Haunted House Tarot deck, Nicola. It's a really beautiful deck. Really, really beautiful. It gives me, like, Cluedo vibes. Oh, Aphrodite. Let me put it in the chat. There you go. Yeah, he has, like, a ton of tarot videos on his channel. Yeah, they're on Twitch, but their Twitch is very different. If you just want to see the tarot readings, I would definitely check them out on YouTube instead, because he cuts up the tarot readings and put the tarot readings on YouTube instead. So if you just want to watch the tarot readings, go on YouTube. And he's done so many tarot readings. He's done tarot readings for Unsolved Mysteries. He's done them for celebrities. I haven't watched all of his videos. I've just watched the ones that have interested me. But his ones on the Unsolved Mysteries series is really interesting, Nicola. I think you might enjoy those. That might be a good place to start. He does a reading, like a tarot reading for like every episode sort of thing. And they're really, really awesome. So, wait, should we... I'm trying to, like, play The Sims, but I keep getting drawn back to tarot reading. I apologize. The picture that I sent you on Discord, Martian, of the tarot cards the picture of the tarot cards I sent you, that was yesterday's reading. I just asked for a general reading, like, what does my spirit guide want me to know today? I just kind of, like, manifested that, and that was the card that I pulled. And I sent you like an explanation of like what I thought I was seeing, and then I just wanted to get like your opinion on it and see if you like read anything different into it. So yeah, let me know what you see. Okay, he wants a skill point. We could do... Okay, we need to do cooking. Has he got work today? Yeah, 10. Okay, so... He needs cooking. My tea's gone cold. Oh. Oh, tank's up. And Rip, actually. If I tell him to use the toilet, is he going to get out of the bath? Yep. I hate how the Sims do that. Really bugs me. We should hire a maid around this house. I think we're going to need a maid eventually. I think we're definitely going to need a maid. The bathrooms in this house really creep me out. It reminds me of like a bathroom that like you'd see in like the army. It's like very basic. I don't know, was that a weird comment to make? I don't know. Right, everyone's up now. And they're all gonna have mac and cheese for breakfast. Creativity 3. Come and sell that paint in. The real question is, has he done tarot from... Yes, he has, Nicola. He has done a tarot reading for Madeleine McCann. He has. To be honest with you, he has. He's done a tarot reading on Madeleine McCann. Most of the stuff that comes out of that reading, though, is if you know the conspiracy theories around Madeleine McCann, it's basically no more than a conspiracy theory. There was one thing he said, though, which I never thought about before, and I don't think I've ever heard about it before. So that was really interesting. And also, he claims that he doesn't know much about the Madeleine McCann case as well, so take that with a grain of salt, but, you know... If we're to believe him on that, then I guess his own personal opinions on what actually happened wouldn't have affected the tarot reading. But yeah, But yeah, he's done a reading on Madeleine McCann. It's very interesting. You should go and watch it. But yeah, for me, because I know like the conspiracy theories, it was no more than a conspiracy theory. There was just like one detail that I found really interesting. But if you've watched the documentary and things like that, I don't think anything will surprise you. Yeah, he's got some really good videos. Like, even if you just take them for entertainment, they're really interesting. I think when you start watching them, Nicola, you won't be able to stop watching them. They're those kind of videos. Oh, is Rip neat? He's not neat. So why did he just like clean all those bowls up? That was weird. I'm good, Eric. How are you? How was your stream? Oh, Buck started painting on his own. That was good. Why is he watching the kids channel? Oh, he's not. What was he watching? I don't know. Cooking? Watch sports is the best. It was good. You dumped 2 girls. Oh my god, Eric. Okay, all the kids need to go to school. Where's Buck? There he is. He's coming. Oh my god, I swear to god. I need to stop eating so much before I stream because it always repeats on me. It's so nasty. Okay, the dad's going to be going to work soon. I know you knock up so many people, Eric. You're just such a stud. You're such... Oh my god, a helicopter? Are you kidding me? You're just such a chick magnet, Eric. Off he goes to work. So dramatic in his helicopter. Look at that man with that hair. It's like, girl, let's go. Oh, nice, Eric. Congratulations. Okay, he's gonna be home at 4. Hey, Dark Potato, how are you doing? Ooh, Tank just got 150. Nice. And he has work soon. Oh yeah, I forgot he started business, didn't he? Oh, you were listening to the tarot talk? Nice. Yes, I'm very into tarot at the moment. Very into tarot. You broke your Sims game? What did you do, Eric? Everyone come watch TV. Actually, do you know what? I think we should buy a better TV. They have the money. They can buy a better TV. Wait, is this Sims 4, Eric? Are you talking about Sims 4? I really hate how that's not in the middle. Yeah, I know. Eric, why do you keep telling me that? I know your game keeps on crashing. You told me yesterday. You don't have to keep telling me, dude. Why is it not ball prop snap objects to grid false? There we go. Perfect. Perfect. What is he doing? Now you can watch TV. Okay, come watch TV. Yeah, I know I asked if it was Sims 4, but you told me yesterday that your Sims 2 game was crashing, so... You don't need to tell me again, dude. You already told me. Do you think I forget a lot or something? I know I do forget a lot, but... Right, you guys have work. Wait, who's work? Why is there a carpool but no one has got work? Oh, there we go. He's got work. Sims 4 crashes on PS4 and Sims 2 no... Wow. Rest in peace, Eric. Sorry to hear that. That's so... Yuck. That's so gross. I can't believe your Sims games break. Okay, Buck. Wait, that kid is fat. That is a fat child. He's fat. Sorry, I don't mean to, like, fat shame a child, but I just saw him jump out of the bus and I was like, that is a fat child. I've never seen a fat child in The Sims 2 before. That sounds really mean, I apologise. But it just really surprised me that there was a child that I didn't even know children could be fat in this game. Welcome back, Nicola. You love Buck Grunt because he's chubby. Yeah, I didn't even know children could be chubby. Why is he walking like he pooed himself? Did you poo yourself? What the hell is this walk? Why is he walking like that? Is that the fat child walk? Why is he walking like that? What? He's giving me the creeps. He's creeping me out. Why is he walking like that? That was so weird. He's depressed because his dad's buzz grunts. Yes. Did she just change the channel? She didn't, she? Little bits. Alright, let me do this homework. Sounds like the dad's home. What gives you that idea, Heather? Why do you think the dad's come home? So absurd. Eric, why are you being dramatic? Stop being dramatic, Eric. They show ass and tits. Eric, I'm still scarred from when you show me boobs on GTA. I'm still really scarred. Okay, once you've done your homework, you come and paint something. You're a liar, Eric. Eric, I'm getting so tired of your compulsive lying. You are the biggest liar I've ever met. In my entire life. Like, every single thing that comes out your mouth is an absolute lie. I think you have a problem, Eric. I think you've got an actual problem. Like, you can't help but lie. I really think there's a problem here, Orlando. Oh my god, dark potato. Eric, you used that joke before. Get some new content, please. Compulsive liar. Is that not what I said? I thought I said compulsive liar. What did I say? Eric, what's your moon sign? He's such a liar, Martian. Like, every single thing that comes out of his mouth is a lie. It's getting ridiculous. It's really getting ridiculous now. I'm pretty sure I said compulsive. I might not have. I don't know. I said pathological? I didn't say pathological. I don't know what that means. I definitely didn't say pathological. Y'all need to do your homework. We don't... Eric, have you... do you know the story of the boy who cried wolf? Like, you're gonna keep telling us lies over and over again, and when you actually need help, we're not gonna believe you, and it's gonna end up in your demise. You know, the little boy who cried wolf kept on saying that he saw a wolf, but he didn't, and then one day he actually saw a wolf and no one believed him, and then he died because he got eaten. Just don't take Eric seriously. Eric, we need to know your moon sign, please, so we can find out if you're actually a liar. Your moon is a Gemini, Eric? No, star sign is different. I know that Eric is a Gemini, like his star sign is a Gemini, but your moon is different. I always forget mine. So my rising and my moon, one of them is a Gemini. So I'm a Gemini star sign. Either my rising or my moon is a Gemini. One's Gemini, one's Cancer. Martian, can you remember which way mine go? Do you remember which one, so one of them's Gemini, one of them's Cancer. Do you know which one's my moon and which one's my sun? I can't remember. I think I sent it to you in a message. Wait, Taurus? Did I say it was a Taurus? Wait, hold on. I need to go into my Discord messages. I thought I was Gemini. I could be wrong though. Let me see. Oh, so my star sign is Gemini, my sun is Gemini, and my moon is Taurus. So I'm not a Cancer. I don't know where I got Cancer from. Yeah, you need to know your date of birth and your time of birth, Nicola. So yeah, I'm Gemini, Taurus. I'll read your message properly. Well, I haven't read it, but I'll read your message after the stream, Martian, and I'll get back to you. Yeah, so Gemini, star sign, Gemini sun, and moon Taurus. Yeah. Nice. Right, everyone go to bed. Everyone goes to bed. Who's crying? Okay, you need to pee. Can you pee first? Don't go to bed, Buck. Come pee. Come on. He wants a piano. Ooh, we could get a piano. Don't know if I have room for it, but we'll find out. We could do that. It's really weird, Nicola. Like, my mum I literally text my mum, and she literally replied to me a second later, telling me my birth time. Like, literally to the minute. It was crazy. It might be on your birth certificate, Nicola. I say might. I know mine wasn't. I had to ask my mum. Tank, I told you to go to bed. What's your issue? Get some food first, actually, because you're hungry. Is everyone else in bed? Yeah. Is he yiffing again? Eric, I warned you so many times last night. Stop yiffing in my chat. I gave him bad manner. I can't remember if you were here or not. I apologize. I've got such a bad memory. But last night, Eric was in my chat and he was being so annoying. He kept on yiffing and he kept on being horny towards 50-year-old women and ew. So I gave him so many warnings last night, so I'm just gonna time him out. The thing is, if it was anyone, well, no, I'm not that it was if it was anyone except for Eric, but if it was like a random person, I would give them like so many timeout and then I would give them a ban. But I can't ban Eric. I would never ban Eric. But he needs to learn to stop yiffing. God's sake. I'm gonna start thinking all of this yiffing is a cry for help eventually. Martian, can we do a tarot reading for Eric and see if he needs some help? Like, is he just crying out for help? Like, I don't know. Does his star sign need lots of nurture and loving or something? Because I'm starting to feel like he just needs to get attention wherever he can. Why is this door broken? This door is broken. He needs a furry. Yeah, does Eric's star sign... Well, no, it doesn't. Eric's star sign does not say he's a furry because I'm the same star sign as Eric. But maybe, I don't know, maybe somewhere in Eric's astrological makeup it says he needs to be a furry or something. I don't know. But he's addicted to yiffing. I should make Yif a banned term in my chat. Oh no, you burnt the pancakes. I love when they burn the pancakes because they look like chocolate pancakes. What is a Yif? A Yif is basically furry sex. And Eric is addicted. Why did he have eggs there for pancakes? You don't put eggs in pancakes. Yuck. I haven't had pancakes in so long. I love pancakes. Why is he fuming with Mortimer? Does he even know Mortimer? Oh, Mortimer must have come and slapped him for looking through the telescope, maybe. Oh, Rip's already up. You can just shower then. You don't want to spill the tea in good conscience. I actually need to really ask you something, Martian, like, urgently, so I'm just gonna message you now. Okay, I just messaged you. Would you be able to give me an answer to that? Because I kind of would like an answer to that one. Okay. Right, kids need to get ready for school. There's so many kids in this household. Right, the dad's fine. Do you have work? Yes. Why don't you learn a cleaning skill? Get that Empress energy in here. Your moon sign is Virgo, Nicola. I don't know what that means. I'm sure Martian can give us an explanation. Oh my god, the kids have school, like, really, like, in 5 minutes. There we go. Poor Buck didn't even get a chance to eat. Is this Seth? Nicola, is this your son not eating his breakfast? Right, come on. You haven't got time to eat, I'm afraid. Let's go. Eric says he'll behave himself. Well, I don't care about what Eric says. I want to see what Eric can do. If he can show me that he can behave, then he won't get timed out again. Words don't mean a lot to me. I'm a person very much of actions. I want to see what you can do, not what you can say. Eric was timed out because he keeps on yiffing in my chat, and I gave him a lot of warnings yesterday, and I never followed through with any of them, so... He said yiff again? Okay, then he'll stay timed out, then. He'll stay timed out. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I see, Martian, I see, my bad. I see. Remember, I see, like... I know, it's like... 2 AM might be good enough. Oh my god, that bloody helicopter. 2 AM might be good enough, Nicola. I don't know. You have to ask Martian. I don't know if it has to be very specific. I'm not sure. Said Virgo. Did you just put 2 AM in? Oh, that's interesting, Martian. I didn't even know you could do that. Wow. How the hell did they do that? That's crazy. Let me look into the stars and see when you were born. That's bloody insane. Oh, it all came out Virgo? Okay, that makes sense then. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's correct. Rip, do you have work today? Yeah. Both of the teens have work. Can you move from the front of the bus? Jesus. Come and watch TV. Dark Potato, I love you so much. You're such a troll. Not only that, Nicola, it was like 27 years ago. Hi, I was born at this hospital 27 years ago. Can you please tell me my moon sign? So funny. Right, boys, you've got work. Off to work. There's just a random stranger in my house. I love that. He still wants to... I'm kind of... I think I'm gonna... Oh god, is Xander. I kind of want to get him a piano. 8:33. Are you having flashbacks, Nicola? I kind of want to move the second dining room table. There's no real need for a dining room table. A second one is there. I might delete that. There's really no need for them to have two dining room tables. Instead, they can have a huge ass piano. What do I do with this? We just put it there, I guess. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's insane, Nicola. It's not, oh no. Wait, his dad's gonna be home soon, right? Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Eric! We're not having a baby! What are you doing? Oh my god. I swear to god, Eric. You are really... Eric, I'm not kidding. You are on thin ice, young man. You're on thin ice. Testing something out? Sure. You're on thin ice, Eric. Who is this woman? Nene? Right, practice piano. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, Xandra, I was singing to that. You little bee. Right, you kids need to come home from work. I think they come home at like 6, I think. No, I don't want the magazine. Oh my god. Tank's going to college today. I didn't even realise that. Where's the phone? She broke the damn TV. Oh god, I've got hiccups again. Okay, off to college for you. Are you living for the drama, Dark Potato? I'm really glad that I put the fear of God into you, Eric. That's exactly what I want to do. And that's the way it needs to stay. Yes, we need a repairman. I swear to God, can this racist get off the piano? Yeah, exactly. Boo him. Get that racist off the piano. Yeah, you tell him, Buck. Get on that piano. Go, Buck. Go. Buck's a little sweetheart. Love him. Buck's like anti-racism. Yes. Right, Tank's off. Be interesting to see what Tank wants to do in college. He wants to be friends with Puck. That's so interesting. I love that. I love that the neighborhoods like meld together. It's all amazing. I love it so much. Because they wouldn't be friends normally because they're not in the same neighborhood. So Puck's also a great character from Midsummer Night Dream. He's a very funny character. Very funny. Right, thank God one of them's left. Gainus. He's pushing this random woman on a swing. Seriously. Racists be like. Come and do some painting. Hey Nick, how are you doing? Eric, if that's what you want to do, then I will support you in that. Why is Rip twerking? He wants his fur. Oh my God. I think I just snapped. I think I just snapped. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? BFS with Puck and first kiss. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? I think we've got our first gay couple, guys. And of course, we have to upset the racist father. We have to upset the racist father by having him produce a gay son. Of course we do. Can we kiss? We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yes. Yes. I'm living. I'm living for it, guys. I'm living for it. Oh my God. I'm living for it. I'm living. The dad's like, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. But the dad would probably definitely not approve of this relationship. No, not at all. Not at all. I'm so excited for them. I'm so excited for them. Yes. Yes. Yes, Eric. Eric, my love. What can I do for you? You have a pizza in your oven? I'm very happy for you, Eric. I was kidding? What was I kidding about, Eric? I don't think I was kidding about anything. What was I kidding about, Eric? They kiss right there? I know. They're just gonna rub it in the homophobe's face. We love that energy, Carly. You think I was kidding for timing you out, Eric? I wasn't kidding, Eric. I wasn't kidding. I timed you out because you were annoying me. That's why I timed you out. No, I wasn't. I wasn't kidding, Eric. No, I wasn't. Right, oh, he's already in bed. Oh my god, he's like, this child's like dying. He's like, I must play the piano. Come and get some, come use the toilet and come and get some food. Oh god, don't sleep in that bed. That's not your bed. Eric, I accept your apology. Just please, in the future, if I say don't do something, just please don't do it. You're allowed to yiff if we are playing Oblivion, Eric. If we are playing Oblivion, then you are allowed to yiff, okay? Because we're a furry in Oblivion, but there are no furries in Sims, so we do not yiff in Sims. But you can yiff all you want when we're playing Oblivion. I think I'm gonna play some Oblivion later on. I don't know though. I'm kind of enjoying just chilling out and playing some Sims and just talking. Dark Potato, I swear to God, if you want to be the next victim of a timeout. Okay, now I'm joking. But yeah, true. There is a furry actually in Sims. It's because I never see the social bunny. I never get it. I don't know why. Right, come on, Buck. I love the social bunny. When I was younger, I thought it was hilarious to get the social bunny and then just keep slapping him. I thought that was hilarious. He reminds me of the imaginary friend from Sims 3. Oh, there's Park. I love him. I love him so much. Is Bad Manor here? I want to see what Bad Manor thinks of my pairing because I know she loves Veronaville. So I want to see what she thinks. Veronaville. Yeah, I never played as Veronaville. Sorry, I'm messaging Martian on Discord. That's why I go quiet. I'm just getting her opinion on something important. Yeah, I never played as Veronaville, but I'm like really excited. Really excited to play Veronaville. Oh my god, guys, I'm still so full from my dinner. I ate so much food. It was really bad of me to do that, but it was just so you know when you just like you guys must have to relate, right? You know when you just have some really delicious food and you know you should stop eating but you just say no, like I want to keep eating because it's so delicious. You must be able to relate to that, right? That was me tonight. I didn't want to waste a single bit. Right, Buck, you're the last one to get up. You ate half a huge, delicious melon once. Eric, I know you're here. I can see you typing. What? I know you're here. You haven't been able to eat enough? Oh, Carly. I don't want to like ask you questions. I'm sometimes I don't know boundaries. I'm a very inquisitive person, and I love to ask questions about things. But I feel like I need to rein that in, especially when I'm talking to people on the internet that I don't know. But like, I want to ask questions, but I probably shouldn't, so I'm not going to. But I'm gonna say I hope you feel better. I hope your stomach feels better soon. Hey, just me, Monica. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. He wants to play piano again. Everyone. Oh my god, the racist is at it again, guys. Can you just go to the other room? Like, literally no one wants to talk to you, Buzz. Like, I really hope you die a lonely old man. Seriously. I hate you. Do you guys know each other? Do you know Monica Duck Potato? Do you have work today? Yes. Doki Doki Literature Club? What the hell is that? Wait, I'm confused. You guys know each other or not? A visual novel? That sounds cool. I know, every time I hear the word, like the name Monica, I just think of Monica from Friends. Monica, Monica, have you had... Wait, what? Heather. That wasn't even English, that was just noises. What I meant by that was, Monica, Monica, have a happy Hanukkah. That's what I meant by that. This skunk is going crazy. What's going on here? Saw Santa Claus. He said hello to Ross. And tell Joey it's gonna be snowy. Ross and Rachel have a happy vacation. So good. So good. I love Phoebe so much. I haven't watched Friends in so long. I need to watch it. Okay, bye, Eric. Oh, it's Rachel and Chandler? I thought it was Ross and Rachel. I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't seen it in so long, so I don't remember. You know, seeing Friends. Friends is... See, the thing is, like, okay, so this is just real talk here, guys. Please, no one hate me. No one cancel me. No one unstan me. No one unfollow me. Friends is a good program, okay? But it's not funny. Friends is not funny. I don't find Friends funny at all, but it's a good program. Friends does not make me laugh, but it's a good program. That's my unpopular opinion. You haven't gotten around to see it. It's really good. It's really good, Monica. You should watch it. It's on Netflix. Sitcoms never make you laugh. Yeah, I'm really not a comedy fan. I'm really not a comedy fan, Hurst. Which It's probably surprising because my Twitch channel is built around a comedy TV program. The only comedy program that literally makes me laugh is Gavin and Stacey. I love it so much, which is what my channel is built around. But yeah, I'm not a comedy fan. I am a super horror fan. I love my horror. I love my horror movies. Absolutely love, love, love horror. Absolutely. Right, child, where are you putting your homework? Go turn the computer off. Why is this TV at an angle? He broke my TV. How do... Can I reset the TV? Nope. I'm gonna have to buy a new... I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. My TV's... Oh my god. How... I can push it back? But... Oh, he might not be able to push it back because he's a child. Okay. We'll try and figure that out later on. Let me catch up with chat. You love horror and hate comedies. I'm kind of the same. What's your favourite horror movie, Hurst? Oh, you asked mine. My favourite horror movie is a French horror movie called The Martyrs. That is my favourite horror movie. I do like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I don't find it funny. The Eric Andre show? I don't know what that is. Midsummer is better than Hereditary. Agreed. I agree, Dark Potato. Midsummer was an amazing film. In my opinion, Hereditary was trash. I did not enjoy Hereditary at all. The story went over my head. I didn't understand it. It was a trash film. I did not like it at all. Midsommar was such a better film. Midsommar was great. Like, it was a great film. It's probably my favourite film I've seen this year, I think. Jeepers Creepers? I've never seen Jeepers Creepers. Okay, bye, Nicola. I have my horror friends now, so that's fine. You can leave if you want. I have no idea what that is, Dark Potato. I literally have no idea what Hereditary was about. Like, literally have no idea. Like, the one thing that I did like about Hereditary, well, I don't even know if it's really about Hereditary, but I'm glad that they actually showed a child dying on screen. Excuse me. Because in a lot of films, they will avoid the child dying because they're like, you know, it's like taboo or whatever. Most films will literally just avoid that, but that film actually tackled it head on, so... It's not a spoiler, Nicola. It's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler at all. Do I watch Game of Thrones? Yes, I've seen Game of Thrones. You found Midsommar boring? Oh my god. No, I'm sorry, I can't agree. He's aging up. Okay, let me just delete some homework here. 1 second. This homework needs to be deleted. And this does as well. Just so we clear it up. Oh, he's cute. Buck's cute. He's got a little cute little face. Ooh, we need to roll for his aspiration. Let's have a look. 3. Okay, so can we push this in now? Yeah, we can. Oh no, what happened there? They didn't like each other. Okay. Let me do some fun and then we can do the homework. Wait, I was talking about Midsommar, wasn't I? No, I don't agree with you, Monica. Midsommar wasn't boring for me. I was literally kept on the edge of my seat the entire movie. I was so invested with Midsommar. I loved it. Yeah, so do I, Dark Potato. Yeah, Midsommar is a huge slow burner. Huge. It's like a 3-hour long movie. It's a huge slow burner. I can definitely see how someone can get bored with it. Definitely. Because it's such a long movie. And if it wasn't a horror movie, I would probably have got bored with it. Because I can't, like, my boyfriend tries to get me into, like, not Game of Thrones. My boyfriend tries to get me into, like, Lord of the Rings and things like that, and I just can't do Lord of the Rings. It's too long. I don't have the attention span. Okay, I'm going to send Rip to bed early because he's got homework to do. Subtle scares are better than jump scares, yeah. I watched a movie recently and it was like all jump scares and I can't remember what it was, but I was getting really annoyed with it. Like it was all jump scares. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I think it might have been Sinister. I think I watched Sinister one night on Netflix and I was getting really annoyed because it was all jump scares and it was really easy to tell that the jump scares were coming because whoever mixed the audio did a really bad job because every single time there was a jump scare coming, it would go really, really silent and then the jump scare would happen. So I knew when they were coming every single time. It was a crap movie. It was terrible. You like Sinister, Nicola? Sorry about it, girl. Can't relate. Cannot relate. 1 second. One second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Right, everyone go to bed. Actually, you can get up and come to your homework now. Where is the homework outside? Oh god. Okay, let me move it inside for you. Move it up. Oh, wait, is that just... Why is it one at a time? Can I not pick them all up? That sucks. Let me move them up here. He's got like 3. Oh no, he's just got 2. There we go. Come do the homework. We catch up on chat. Yeah, Saw is my favourite franchise, Dark Potato. It's my favourite horror franchise. I watched the first Hellraiser film, Hurst, and I thought to myself, what an absolute crock of shit. I thought it was bloody terrible. I thought it was terrible. I hated it. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. I was bored out of my mind. Absolutely bored. Watching a review on Snowy Escape. You fell asleep to Chainsaw Massacre? No! Chainsaw Massacre is amazing! Oh, I love Chainsaw Massacre. It's such a good film. Chainsaw Massacre is so unique. Okay, this sounds really bad. But from a horror fan perspective, Chainsaw Massacre is an amazing film. And the reason why it's an amazing film is because it would never be made in today's kind of world, because the actors and stuff were kind of like abused and things like that. And like they use like real dead bodies on the set of Chainsaw Massacre. And that would never, ever, ever happen today. And that's why the original Chainsaw Massacre is so amazing. Because we will literally never ever get another film like that ever again. I'm not being sassy, Eric. I'm just stating my opinion on things. You like the Cenobites? Okay, so I don't know if this plays a part in why I didn't like Hellraiser. So I'm a really big fan of drag. So like you guys like know like drag queens and stuff. I'm a really big fan of drag. And obviously we have RuPaul's Drag Race, but more or less popular but getting popular is the show Dragula, which is basically drag queens with horror basically. And for season 2, they did the season 2 runway 1 was a runway influenced by the Cenobites from Hellraiser, and the queens did an absolutely stunning job of interpreting the Cenobites into their own art. And when they walked out on the stage, I literally, my jaw was on the floor. Like, I literally couldn't believe it. And that was because season 1 was so budget and season 2 was like a different bloody show. It was incredible. And then when I actually watched Hellraiser, where the inspiration came from, I was like, oh, was that it? Like, I expected way more from the where the inspiration came from. Yeah, Dragula is stunning, Hurst. Season 2 is the best. We have season 1, 2, and 3, and season 2 is still the best. I haven't watched Dragula Resurrection yet because I don't have Shudder. And also, I'm a little worried because season 4 should be coming soon, and I don't have Amazon Prime anymore, so I can't watch it. You guys in America are so lucky because you have Dragula on Netflix and we don't. In the UK, Dragula is on Amazon Prime for us. So, and I don't really feel like paying £90 to watch Dragula. So, I might have to try and find it somewhere. Use a VPN. I know, but I have to pay for a VPN though, Eric. I don't really want to pay for stuff if I can help it. So... You haven't watched RuPaul's Drag Race, Hurst? That's really weird, because normally people find RuPaul's Drag Race way before they find Dragula. Dragula is amazing, Nick. If you love horror and you love drag, it's literally perfect. I was like, these people are, like, incredible. So, it's literally like drag queens just, like, covered in blood. It's amazing. Yes, Eric, we're still friends. I know, right? Eric, stop being so needy. Eric needs to learn how to play hard to get. Eric needs to learn how to, wait, hold on, let me say this properly. Eric needs to learn how to make me think that he doesn't care about me to make me care about him more. I think he needs to learn how to play hard to get. Eric. If that's your hard to get, I want to see what your easy mode is. Jesus Christ. I think you need to start learning how to play hard to get, Eric. Ew, private school. Will Wright Genius. Guys, what is this? What's the Will Wright Genius grant? Sims must have at least 8 points in logic. Oh, wow. We can do that. That's going to be fun. We can do that for sure. We can do that. It's gonna be fun. Come and make breakfast. You're a mess. RuPaul's Drag Race is amazing, Hurst. And it's a fantastic show to binge watch as well. And it's a fantastic show to rewatch as well. You've got there's 12 seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race. And you've got season 13 coming. And then you've got a season of UK Drag Race as well, which is amazing. Please watch UK Drag Race, because UK Drag Race, I'm not being biased here, guys. I promise I'm not being biased. You guys might think I'm attacking Americans again. I'm not. I promise. UK Drag Race is so much better than American Drag Race. It's so funny. So yeah, you've got one season of UK Drag Race. The second season of UK Drag Race is coming in January. Should you start with American or UK Drag Race? I think... That's a weird question. Well, not a weird question. That's an interesting question. Oh my Christ. Oh my Christ. Jesus hell. Come on. That's a very interesting question, Hurst. I don't know. Okay, stop. Sorry, I know I was explaining something to you and this was rudely interrupted me. That really threw me off. That's a really interesting question that you've asked, Hurst. I don't really have an answer for that. So I'm going to say that my answer is just watch whatever you feel inclined to watch first. Like, there's nothing that tells me that you should watch one over the other first. Maybe I would start with season 2 of UK Drag Race. Sorry, maybe start with UK Drag Race first, because there's only one season, so you'll get it done really quickly. And also the second season is coming out in January, so it's up to you. If you want to get ready to watch the season 2 fresh in January, then I definitely say maybe start with Drag Race UK first, and then go over to the American Drag Race. But yeah, the only thing I would say, if you care about spoilers from Drag Race, like if you care about knowing like who wins and stuff like that, if you don't want spoilers, then I definitely suggest that you start from season 1 of American Drag Race, because like in all of the seasons of Drag Race, there's normally some sort of spoiler from the previous seasons. So if you don't want that to be spoiled for you, then I definitely suggest starting at season 1. I'm not sure if season 1 is on streaming platforms, because I know when I started watching Drag Race, it wasn't on like Netflix or anything, but because Drag Race has got really popular recently, they might have changed that. But I would definitely start from season 1. A lot of people don't like season 1 because it's very old and very budget, sort of like Dragula season 1. But I definitely recommend watching it. And if you find that you don't like season 1, just stick with it and then go on to season 2, because season 2 is a huge step up from season 1, just like what Dragula season 2 was to Dragula season 1. So definitely try season 1 and then just like stick at it. But yeah, sorry, that was really long-winded, but that's my opinion. Because I'm a huge fan of Drag Race and Dragula and drag in general. I really miss going to drag shows and stuff. I love drag shows. They're incredible. I think that's on Shudder, Dark Potato. Isn't that a documentary? That's a documentary, isn't it? That was helpful. You're welcome. I'm glad that was helpful. The kids have gone to school. Yeah, a mockumentary. Yeah, I think it's on Shudder. It's like a guy who's like a serial killer, and like it's basically like a slasher movie, but like from the killer's perspective, I think, right? Eric, what is your question? Do I need to get my tarot cards out for your question, Eric? Okay, go to work. Am I going to stop streaming Sims? No, I'm not going to stop streaming Sims, Eric. Why would you say that? What gave you that idea? Who was that girl? She was really pretty. I missed her. Oh, I'm so full for my dinner. Oh my god. I ate it like 3 hours ago. Bottle of nectar. Never mind. I always lose that one. Oh my god. Dark potato. Oh, because I said something about tarot cards? Yeah, I did. So I'll re-explain. I know I explained this right at the beginning of the stream, but what I said about the tarot cards and me maybe stopping streaming Sims was hang on, let me just sort my Sims out so before I can go on like a rant, not a rant, but like an explanation. Use the toilet and then clean it. then come and do your logic. Actually, let me get him a logic table because otherwise Mortimer's gonna kick off. Where can we put the logic table? Should we put it outside? Should we get them like an outdoor one? Let me turn move object, not move object, let me turn thingy off. Oh no, oh, what am I doing? Heather, get it together. Ball prop. Snap objects. 2 grid. True. Wait. Oh, I put a bloody bracket at the back. There we go. I feel all over the place tonight. I'm such a mess. Wait, why is that chair not gone in? Fine, that chair's not working. Whatever. Okay, so what I was saying about the tarot cards earlier on was that because I'm really enjoying playing Oblivion at the moment, and that Oblivion is doing really well on my channel, I was thinking about introducing more Oblivion into my channel, and which would mean there'd be less time for Sims. So that was what I was thinking. So I get up this morning, and because I'm trying to learn how to do tarot reading, I asked my tarot cards if my spirit guides had any messages for me. So I did myself a reading this morning, and basically what the reading told me was that I've got a new idea when it comes to my hobby, and I'm not sure if I should pursue it or not. And then I got like the Page of Wands or something. And basically the Page of Wands is a card which basically says go for your idea. Like, do your idea. You have to do it. So basically my tarot cards told me this morning that I should do more Oblivion, basically, and less Sims. That's what it told me. But I also got the Temperance card as well, which means balance and having complete balance everywhere in your life. So I interpreted that to make sure there was an even balance of Sims and Oblivion. So that's basically what happened with my tarot cards this morning. So, yes, that's what happened. And that's what I was explaining at the beginning of the stream. I hope that made sense, Eric. Okay, boys, come and do your homework. Have you seen any of my streams for Oblivion yet, Hurst? I'm trying my hardest to get them up on YouTube, but something in the universe is stopping me from uploading my Oblivion playthroughs, because every single time I try to upload them to YouTube, something goes wrong. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with my Oblivion playthroughs, but they just keep on rendering wrong, and I don't know why. Like, I literally spent the entire day rendering part 2 of Oblivion to go upload to YouTube today, and then when it finished, I looked at the file and it was like 24 bits, and I was like, what the hell? Obviously it was broken. And then I looked at my part 1 on YouTube, and I discovered that there was only half a video on YouTube, so I don't know what happened. So I've completely removed the Oblivion part 1, and tomorrow, well tonight, I'm basically going to start fresh. Like, I downloaded all of my streams again, fresh from Twitch, and I'm going to start the rendering process from fresh with fresh files. I've got an idea of why I think the files keep on breaking. Because the streams are really long, like 4 hours long, I'm rendering them overnight, and I think my computer keeps going to sleep overnight, and it keeps on breaking the render. So I've currently turned my sleep off on my computer, so hopefully I'm going to test that tonight, and hopefully it works. But yeah, I think the renders keep breaking because my computer keeps on sleeping at nighttime. So hopefully we shouldn't have any more problems because I've turned that off now, so... Buzz, come and get a shower. Oops. Come and... Oh god, stop clicking, Heather. Come and play games. It's really good to hear that you're going to support me whatever I stream though, Hurst. Like, as Twitch streamers, we understand that not everyone wants to watch every single thing that a content creator puts out. And especially because I watch Twitch myself, I understand that as well. But as a content creator, having an audience which will watch everything that you put out is honestly like the perfect audience. But of course, that's always not the... Like, that doesn't always happen. So you saying that you're going to support me whatever I decide to stream is honestly perfect, and I really do thank you. Oh, okay, so you didn't see a lot of it. Yeah, I'm going to try and get them up onto YouTube if bloody YouTube works with me, Hurst. And you can catch up on YouTube when they're up. You'll get a... I'm not sure. Are you in the Discord, Hurst? I can't remember. When they're up on Discord... Sorry, when they're up on YouTube, there'll be a notification in Discord. Okay, come and learn logic. I know, like, you're going to be sat in the rain, but... Whatever. I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro, Trubstep, and thank you for dropping in. How are you doing tonight? I think I'm going to be playing some more Oblivion soon. I'm just going to finish off this rotation in Sims 2, and I'm going to go over to Oblivion. How are you doing, Trubstep? I hope you're well. Yeah, you know that as well, Potato, as a streamer yourself. It's really difficult as a streamer. This sounds like I'm complaining. I'm like, ooh, it's so hard to be a content creator, blah blah blah. But it's just like the truth of being a content creator. It's really difficult to get an audience who likes to watch every single thing that you put out. It's just not practical. Like, watchers like what they want to watch, and they will watch what they want to watch. But as a content creator, the perfect audience for a content creator is an audience which will watch and engage with everything. So, yeah. But obviously, I know that that's not realistic, and as a viewer myself, I know that's not realistic, so... Say, for example, if I watched, I don't know, Dark Potato playing The Sims, I would probably really enjoy him playing The Sims. But then if he went to play something like Call of Duty or something, I would definitely not watch Call of Duty because I don't like that game, so... Yeah, Premiere Pro can be really temperamental sometimes, Trubstep. It really can. But since I got my new computer, though, it's been running really, really smoothly on my computer. But I think the problem is my computer sleeping at nighttime, because I've only been rendering videos overnight. Well, actually, no, I say that because I rendered part 2 today and it was still broken. I think there was a problem with the original files. I think something's broke, but I'm gonna give it one more shot. I'm gonna give it one more shot. And I've started like fresh. Like, I've downloaded all of my streams fresh again, and I'm gonna render them all fresh, and hopefully it will work. So, oh, good, you got the Discord link there. Yeah. So when you get into the Discord, Hurst. There's like a YouTube channel, and there'll be notifications in there when a new YouTube video goes up. So you'll see when Oblivion goes up, if it even makes it to YouTube, unless if it doesn't, if it doesn't work or whatever. So, Pokemon trading card game online. Yeah, I probably wouldn't watch that. I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon. Hey, A-Simmer, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. How are you doing, my love? Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Oh, God. Rip is like super tired and Buzz is like dying over here. There's been a lot of talk in this stream tonight and I love it. As a potential fix, try and unclick max. Yeah, but I want the maximum render quality though, Trubstep. And my computer can do it. Like, I've been uploading my Sims content to YouTube and it's been fine. But since I've started doing Oblivion stuff, it's just literally shat itself. So, I don't know. I feel like something's gone wrong there. But if I seriously cannot find another way to fix it, I'll try that though. So, thank you. I will try that. Eric, I didn't miss your comments. I didn't see them. Oh, sorry, I didn't see them. My bad. I know I'm a good streamer, Eric. I know that. You're doing great. Amazing. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm just complaining about my stupid streams keep on breaking when I'm trying to upload them to YouTube. I'm having some bad luck with trying to upload my streams. Really? Huh. I might try that then, Trubstep. I'm gonna trust you and I'm gonna take your advice and I'll try that. I'll try that tonight. I'm gonna put another a video to render while I sleep. And I'll try that tonight and I'll let you know how it goes. Well, I guess if you see part 1 of Oblivion go up tomorrow, then you know it went well, so. Eric, I know I'm your favourite streamer. You always tell me that. But yeah, if you see Oblivion part 1 go up tomorrow, then you know everything went smoothly. So, no, it's like 11, woman. Okay, come to bed. Okay, I think he needs to eat something because he's like super hungry. And also, I think he went to bed a little early, so he can come and eat something before he goes to bed. Yeah, I'm sort of the same as well, Hurst. I'm sort of the same. Like, I follow Nicola and I watch Nicola, which is where you know me from, because I'm Nicola's mod. Sorry, I'm just like biting my nail. Hang on. Yeah, I'm the same. Normally, I do follow people for the personality, and I will sit there and watch pretty much everything. But like Nicola's like my kind of like I don't know Nicola in real life, but she's basically an IRL friend because we're very close. But like for example, like Sam, so Zum Zum, I know Sam from Twitch and I follow her because I enjoy her Sim stuff, but I also enjoy watching Sam play non-Sim games more than I like watching her play The Sims. So I will pretty much just go in and watch whatever Sam is playing because I really enjoy her personality and I really do like her. So, like, she plays, like, BioShock and stuff, and I haven't got a clue about BioShock. I've got no idea. But I will sit there and I'll watch her play BioShock. So, yeah. So, wait, what's happening? Right, everyone's asleep. There we go. Wait, who's stepping on who? Dream Team! Yeah, Sam plays BioShock. She actually finished it last time she streamed it, but I've never played it before. I don't know the first thing about it. Nicola, what were you doing in your bedroom, you naughty little minx? Oh, Hurst, that's so sweet. Honestly, like, do not feel like you have to subscribe to me. Of course, like, supporting me with like monetary value is amazing, of course, but I value a regular viewer. Sorry, English, Heather, come on. I value regular viewers more than I value like someone just like dropping a sub sort of thing. Like if you come to my streams like every single day, I appreciate that like way more because that's commitment. Do you know what I mean? Like it's easy just to give someone money. Do you know what I mean? Like of course I value my subs, of course I do. But like coming every single stream is like incredible. And I hope Nicola doesn't mind me sharing this, but Nicola and I have actually spoke about you as well, Hurst. Like we've messaged to each other about you, and like she's told me that she literally loves you being in her streams because you will literally like watch whatever she streams, and she loves that. So if you want to show us support, just come to our streams. We love it. So I can blame you for the rendering problems. Hey T, how are you doing, my love? Eric, your voice is not annoying. Yeah, that is real support, Asimmer. Someone who comes to your streams every single day and hangs out in your streams is real support. You do, Heather, Nicola. You're addicted to using my sound alerts and stuff. And then you're like, you message me on Discord after and you're like, Heather, I shouldn't have done that. I've got no money now. Eric, you only care about... Eric, you are not joking about that. Okay, if you go into Eric's stream, every 2 seconds, Eric posts his, he posts his donation link. All Eric cares about is the money. I'm calling you out, Eric. That's all you care about. That's fine, Asimmer. I totally understand that. Life is the most important thing. Education and work comes above everything else. Yeah, daily support is the ultimate support you can give to a Twitch streamer. In my opinion, anyway. Some people might think differently, but for me, the ultimate support is coming to my streams every single day. Especially because I stream every single day as well. Oh, what's going on? Nicola can't afford to feed... Wait, I've missed messages. Hang on a second. Let me go back. Yeah, I'm still live, T. How are you doing, my love? Yeah. Nicola can't even afford to feed Seth. Rest in peace, Seth. You're in my prayers. I'll do a tarot reading for you later on. Also, T, I've been talking about tarot a lot in this stream and you've literally missed all of it. She does. Nicola messages me and she's like, Heather, why did you make me spend bits? I'm like, I didn't do that, girl. That wasn't me. That wasn't me, honey. Rupert's going to be going to college soon. Jesus Christ, Dark Potato. He does. Eric is literally addicted. Like, I swear to God. So, if Eric is streaming... Okay, let's just say Eric is streaming something. I'll go into Eric's stream, then Nicola will come, then Bad Manapashan will be there, and then also Martian will be there, and then Eric's like, okay guys, let's go play some GTA, and let's go to the strip club. And then he takes us to the strip club and shows us tits. Every single time without fail. Every single time without fail. I'm neglecting my Sims, I feel bad. Yes, you do, Eric. Stop lying. I'm tired of you lying, Eric. You're the biggest bloody liar I've ever met in my life. Eric, you're literally full of shit. Literally full of shit. No, I don't tell you to do it, Eric. I do not tell you to do it. You talk so much shite, it's ridiculous. Nicola's poor and it's my fault. Girl, I don't make you send me money. I don't make you give me bits. I don't make you use my sound alerts. Eric, I think you need to start taking some responsibility for your own actions. Like, I feel like you need to grow up, Eric, and take responsibility for your actions. Oh my god, look at Buck just eating his pancakes in the rain. That's so sad. You can't blame your actions for other people, Eric. You went to the strip club because you wanted to, Eric. Not Nicola, and not me, and not Bad Manapashan, and not Martian either. Exactly. Use condoms, safe sex. And stop getting people pregnant, Eric. You are not a Christian, Eric. If you're a good Christian, I'm the bloody Pope. Don't touch the dancers. Trubstep, stop it. Oh my god, we need to pay bills. I keep forgetting to pay my bills. Oh, pay the bills. We're gonna get the Reaper Man. Bye, T. Thanks for dropping in, my love. I'll speak to you soon. Does it count if a bill is between my fingers and her thigh? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Sign with Eric here. Oh my god. Okay, Trubstep. Trubstep. You cannot side with Eric until you've been in Eric's stream. You cannot. Okay, so you need to come over to Eric's stream with us once, and then you can make a decision on whose side you're on. But you can't say you're on Eric's side without being in Eric's stream. That's just not how it goes, honey. Just not how it goes. You want to see the Hubba Bubba? Eric always asks for money. Like, literally every 2 seconds, Eric is posting his tip link. Every 2 seconds. Oh no, Nicola, I saw it, my love. I saw it. It's just the chat's going off. Okay, let's do a prayer. Everyone, palm to palm. Let's do a prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our trespasses, so we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. He was with me from the start. He was always in my heart. Though I stray far, here you are, Jesus, my superstar. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. You give me reason. You give me hope. Jesus, never let me go. Amen. And please pray for Eric as well, because Eric needs our prayers. Does Buzz have work today? No, he doesn't. Okay. He'll just stay home then. Kingdom come. See you, A Simmer. Have a great time, my love. Oh, I don't have a Twitter command, A Simmer, but you can find my Twitter if you just scroll down below on Twitch. I do have Twitter, it's just down below. You don't want my prayers. We all pray for Eric. We all pray for Eric. Hang on, let me get you the link to my Twitch. Not Twitch, sorry, Twitter. 1 second. I don't have a command because no one's ever asked me for that before, so let me get you my link. There we go. No one's ever asked me for my Twitter link before, but there it is. Well, I will do, Nicola, now. See you. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. All right, Nicola, you bully. Oh my god, guys, it's so late. It's so late. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to Oblivion tonight. I kind of want to, but... Should I do that? Should I ask the tarot cards when Eric's going to lose his V card? Do you want me to, Eric? I'm not going to do it unless... I can do it if you want me to, Eric. I don't have to, though. It's up to you. Okay, I won't do it. Stop bullying him. Next time someone bullies Eric, I'm gonna time them out. But I'm allowed to bully Eric, though. I can do what I want. Eric, I don't want to burst your bubble, Eric, but you do know the person that I'm using quote marks here that hit on you. You do know that she's a taken woman, right? You do know that. And I also have some information about that person, which I'm not going to be revealing on Twitch, that makes it even less likely that she'd be interested in you. Nicola probably knows what I'm talking about. Literally, dark potato. Literally. Drop the homework. Drop the homework. Eric's addicted to whorehouses. Makes sense. Makes sense. I feel sorry for the these strippers though in GTA, because every time Eric goes to a strip club, he always starts a gunfight and then the strippers die. The strippers always come out as the losers every single time, and I feel very sorry for them. The strippers never asked for this. They were just trying to make some money. So I do feel really bad for them. Can you put the chili down? Can I ask my American friends a question? Do you guys have chili con carne in America? I've never, like, seen an American person eat chili con carne or, like, make it. I don't know. Chili con carne in England is kind of like a staple meal. What the hell is Tybalt doing here? The prostitutes always die as well. Yeah, they do. Nicola. Wait, you guys don't know what chili con carne is? You might just call it chili. You might. I'm not sure. So chili con carne is mincemeat, which I think you guys call ground beef. I think I'm not sure. So it's mincemeat, with like mixed beans or like kidney beans, and it's in like a it's in like I don't even know how to pronounce. I don't even know how to like explain it. It's like a sauce, but it's like a chili powder sauce. So it's kind of spicy. And you serve it with rice. Yeah, Nicola, I kind of agree with you. I don't mean to sound horrible to my American friends, but they're kind of uneducated. Yeah, beef chili. It's chili con carne. You just call it chili, yeah. Yeah, this is why I asked, because like in Sims, where's Buzz? In Sims, it's called chili con carne, but I'm pretty sure you guys just call it chili. So what is he doing? He needs to call someone. Chilling like a villain, yeah, rah, 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 do my life, rah. Sorry, for some reason, Blackpink just came into my head. Eric, you were born in Japan. You were not born in Japan, Eric. You're full of shit. I don't believe that for a second. You're a liar. Japan of which planet? Guys, I think my new favourite person is Dark Potato. I think Dark Potato is my new favourite person. Chilling like a villain, yeah, rah, rah, rah. Who should we call? Buzz doesn't even have any friends. Should we call Cersei? She's not home. Cersei's his only friend, sort of. I think so, Trub, yeah. I think it is. I think it's chili con carne in all Sims. But yeah, this is why I asked, because in England we call it chili con carne, but The Sims is American, so it's a bit weird. Good, Nicola, I'm glad you're offended. Wait, so you weren't born in Japan, Eric? Because if you were born in Japan, that means you'd have Japanese citizenship. Stay in Canada? Yeah. Canada is literally the better version of America. I said what I said, honeys. Don't come for me. I don't believe you, Eric. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to see some proof. Just because your parents were in the Marines, that's not proof, honey. That's not proof. Yeah, I kind of wish I was Asian. Like, if I had to be born into, like, a different culture, I would love to be Asian. Because I just love, like, Chinese, Japanese, Korean culture. Like, it's just amazing. I would definitely be I already am a huge K-pop stan, but You know, I'm kind of jealous of Jada. Jada's not here tonight, but I'm jealous of Jada because she lived in Japan for ages. And also my friend, who I was like studying with, she lived in Korea for ages as well. And she said it was amazing. So yeah, I want to live in like Japan or something, or Korea maybe. I don't know. America's the Florida of the world. Okay, Hurst, can you explain something to me, please? Why does America hate Florida? Can you explain that to me? I'm sort of a weeb, Eric. I'm sort of, but like, I'm not because I hate anime. Oh, dark potato, I swear to God. That photo that Eric posted on Discord was disgusting. Disgusting. K-drama stan? Absolutely. Yeah, the work culture in Japan is awful. Absolutely terrible. No wonder they've got so many suicides. Florida's full of idiots. See, the thing is, like, why I'm asking is because, like, I've been to America 3 times, and I've only ever been to Florida because I went to Disney. So, I just wanted to know why everyone hated Florida. Like, I'm neutral. Like, Disney's there, cool, but, you know, I'm neutral. I neutral. I was just curious. Where's the racist? There he is. I love how I just referred to him as the racist now. Jesus Christ, that potato. Shut up, Nicola. Shut your big fat gob. Woman named Crystal Methvin arrested for possession of crystal meth. Nice. I was safe in Disney. Okay, I see. Yeah. I guess like Disney and like the... Oh shit. Maybe one of you American folks can help me with this. What's the okay, so in Florida there's like a huge road where like there are like tons of hotels and stuff, and like if you go to Disney, you stay on that road because that's like the main hub for all the hotels for Disney and stuff. It's like a massive road. I don't know if anyone can tell me what that road's called. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm guessing that kind of area is still classed as like Disney. I'm guessing like the more residential area is the stuff you guys are talking about. The interstate, I don't think that's what it's called. I could probably Google it if I really cared about it, but... Disney World's overrated? I don't know. I like Disney World. One sec. Sorry, I'm just getting back to Martian with her Discord message. I've been left her on bloody red for like 15 minutes and I feel bad. Right, let me send everyone to bed. Right, where's the chat at? Let me have a look. Let me Google that road. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I think it's called International Drive. Does that ring a bell? I think it's called International Drive. Does that make sense? Let me catch up with chat. Wait, so you've never been to Disney before, Eric, but you think it's overrated? How can you possibly say that? How can you possibly say that? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, King, how are you doing? I'm doing good, King. Thanks for asking. How are you? America kind of scares me, especially like Florida and places like that. Because like I don't drive, and I feel like if you lived in America, you would have to know how to drive, unless you lived in like New York or something. I love Disney. Martian, I'm sorry, I just replied to your message. I left you on like red for like 15 minutes. They all learn to drive at school. Maybe. Martian, when are you streaming next? I want to watch a stream. I want to watch a Martian stream. Because I love Martian. Oh, also, how is your freezer, Martian? How did that go? Yeah, I don't want to drive also Hurst because I have anxiety when it comes to driving as well. I told this story before on stream, but I went go-karting once and I had like major anxiety and I crashed my go-kart and I ended up underneath the crash barrier. Like the crash barrier, it was on top of my car and I like banged my head. It was awful. I have major anxiety when it comes to driving. It's not for me, honey. It's not for me. What does Martian stream? She streams The Sims 2 and she also streams tarot. Yeah, I think NYC, if I had to move to America, I think NYC would be the place that I'd want to move to. Because I could like walk and take the tube and whatever, which is what I do now, so. Yeah, people do that to me as well, Hurst. Like, sometimes people say, like, when I don't drive, people kind of, like, think I'm weird. But especially because I live in, like, where I live in London, like not driving is actually kind of okay because no one really drives in London. Well, people do, like there's cars everywhere, but like there's no need to drive in London because you have the underground and it's quicker to get the underground. So, and then you don't have to worry about parking and stuff. So, right, let me fast forward now that I've caught up a chat. Yeah, the underground is super cheap. Right, today Buck is going to start doing his... Actually, he can just do his practice. That makes sense, actually, that he wants to get his logic skill because he's a knowledge sim. Maybe Buck can... Oh my god. Rip can be gay and Buck can have an alien baby and then his dad would really hate them both. Love that for us. We want to ruin this racist life. Oh my god, no, King. I'm scared to cycle as well. I'm scared to ride a bike. That's where I'm going with it, Martian. So, like, Puck from Veronaville came over to the house, and Rip wanted to be, like, best friends, and then right next door to that one, he wanted his first kiss. So I just made Puck and Rip kiss, and now they're boyfriends. And I'm thinking that Buck is gonna... Not Buck, sorry, Rip. Wait, Rip and Puck from Veronaville, kissed, and now Buck, the son, the youngest son, Buck, in the Grunt household, I think is now gonna get abducted and have an alien baby. So Buzz is gonna hate Rip for being gay, and Buzz is gonna hate Buck for having an alien baby because he's a racist. Oh my god, stop it, Eric. Stop it. Stop it. That's so true. That's too true. Oh god, we need to hire a repairman. It is true. I hate this man. I really want him to die alone. I can't wait until all of his children have moved out and living their lives and he's just dead. I love that. Set him on fire. The only way to cleanse his homophobic and racist soul is to burn him. I love that idea. What a great idea. I have no idea what you're talking about, but Dark Potato, I swear to God, sometimes you just talk in riddles to me. I swear you just talk in riddles. Wait, now I need to Google it. What? Oh. Okay. No one say anything. I don't want that in my chat, please. No one say anything. Let's move on to a new topic. Oh, so it basically the custom sim Hearst is basically you claim the point reward, so 10,000 points, and then we can either go into create a sim and you can tell me like a sim to make, like for example, so like if you wanted to make your sim self, then you could do that and you would like describe the sim to me and I would do what you told me to do, and then I'll put them into my world. So it can either be in my UBERHOOD, or if you wanted to, I can put it into my Build a City challenge as well. So once a week, I do a subscriber-only live stream where we do the Build a City challenge. And a lot of my subscribers have actually put sims in there. Nicola's got a sim in there. Carly's got a sim in there. So yeah, basically the custom sim is basically where you just make a sim and I put them into my game. And then you can choose where they live or what world they're in, sort of thing. So I'm manifesting Buzz Grunt dies old and alone. I'm manifesting that Buzz Grunt dies old and alone. He dies in a fire. He gets hit by a meteor. He gets run over by a car. I'm doing it all, honey. Would I be able to make a sim for you to download as a Sims 2 pack? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that would be a lot easier actually, Hurst. That would be amazing. That would be honestly perfect. If you could make a sim and then send it to me through Discord, and then I would be able to put it into my game. Absolutely, yeah. That would be really perfect. Just make sure you don't use any CC or anything. So yeah. And then if you want to, I can put her, well, him or her, whatever, I can put them into my game and then we can jazz them up with a CC I have to give them, like, better hair or whatever. Like, kind of similar to the style you've given them. But yeah, that would be perfect if you could send me the package file. Yeah, Nicola did that. She sent me over her sim through a package. Yeah, I would love to have your sim in my game. Just think about where you want them. Do you want them in my UBERHOOD or do you want them in my... Oh, the season's ticked over. Do you want them sorry, I can't speak. Do you want them in my UBERHOOD? Do you want them in Build a City challenge? I would probably advise putting it in Build a City for 2 reasons. We will see your sim more often if it's in Build a City, because UBERHOOD is just so big, and I kind of don't want my UBERHOOD to get bigger, because it will literally take ages to get round to your sim again, because the UBERHOOD is just huge. Excuse me. I've been playing my UBERHOOD now for a week and I haven't even finished Strangetown yet, so it's crazy. Did I save? Okay, so let me just see something. 1 second. What gave me the idea to do an UBERHOOD? Because I wanted to play all of the neighborhoods together without being limited by one. And honestly, now that I've played an UBERHOOD, I don't ever think I could go back to playing just one neighborhood. like an UBERHOOD is like the perfect way to play Sims 2. No, I didn't come up with it, Eric. No, I didn't. Okay, guys, so it's 11 o'clock. I'm kind of debating what to do. We could play some Oblivion, but I don't know if it'd be really worth it. Because I normally finish at 12, but I'm kind of maybe feeling that I want to have an early night tonight. Because I'm kind of feeling really full from dinner still, and I've got like a really big urge to go and lay on the sofa. But I kind of want to play Oblivion, and I feel like I would be letting you guys down if I don't play some Oblivion. But I don't know. I don't feel like there's any point in just going to play it for like half hour or anything. There's no point. But what day is it tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, so tomorrow we've got Sims. I'm going to be streaming Sims from like 7 GMT, 7 p.m. GMT until like 10, I think. And then on Sunday, we're going to be playing more Sims. We might play more Oblivion as well on Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I really wanted to get round to playing some Oblivion tonight. But this just took longer than expected because I was doing a lot of talking. But that's fine, though. I like to talk when I play, so... Yeah, I'm starting tomorrow at 7, Nicola. So, yeah. Is Carly still here? Carly, are you still here? You do bully? Okay. Sure, Nicola. Yeah, so if you guys want to see Nicola play Bully, Bully Scholarship Edition or whatever it's called, I don't remember, go and follow her. She's going to be doing Bully tomorrow. So, yeah. Bully, for anyone who doesn't know what Bully is basically if GTA was set in a school. It's a super fun game. Super, super fun. So, Carly, you're here. Carly, do you want me to do you a reading? Do you want me to do you a tarot reading? I'm ending this stream kind of early and there's no point me really going over to Oblivion now because it's kind of almost time for me to end the stream anyway. So I could just end the stream and I could do you a tarot reading if you want. We could chat in DM in Discord and I could do you a tarot reading if you want. Because I'm just going to if I end the stream, I'm just going to go and chill out anyway. So I could do you a tarot reading. It's up to you. Let me know. And Martian, if Martian, you're still here, we can talk more about tarot if you want. Because y'all know I'm addicted. But it's up to you, Carly. If you don't want a reading, then we don't have to. But I know you said you might be interested earlier on. So I'm up for doing it if you are. So it's up to you. But yeah, I'll leave the ball in your court. If you want a reading, then just send me a message on Discord. Like, I'm free now. So if you want a reading, just send me a message when I'm done streaming. And then we can do a reading for you. Talk about how the universe loves me. Nicola, I'm going to send bad vibes your way if you carry on. No, I'm joking. I'd never do that to you. But yeah, guys, sorry this was like a really weird ending to a stream. I hope you guys don't mind me ending a little bit earlier. I just don't really feel like there's any point in going over to Oblivion because we kind of ended at a weird point today. But I'm going to go over and I'm going to raid. I just heard myself. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to go over and raid Jeffy because she's online. So, thank you, Martian. I'm sending you love and positivity. Let me raid Jeffy. There we go. So I will see you guys tomorrow for more Sims at 7 p.m. GMT. There'll be a notification out on Discord. We're going to be playing more Uber tomorrow. And then maybe some Oblivion after that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have fun. Take care. Love one another. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
I you know, like